Strawberry can't believe it, and neither can I. Darrell's 6'6", and his knees are a long way off the ground. Tata doesn't like him arguing, and he's out of the game.
How about Tata? He just followed Strawberry. You talk about baiting a ball player. He walked right with him. Strawberry was going back to the bench.
And I'm sure that's part of what Davey's complaining about, and he's out of the game too. And he's really going to get his 2 cents in now. I hate to see that when an umpire follows a ball player.
Top of the fourth, 2 on, 2 out. Rio pitching to Bob Tewksbury. Bob Tewksbury over the head of Bobby Roberto Kelly. Gilkey and Alisea score 5-3 Cardinals. Tewksbury does the job there. Bottom of the fifth, Davey Johnson thrown out of the first game of the season, but he'll be back for opening day.
Leonard Coleman watching all this. Bottom of the seventh, it gets worse. Hernandez, a former Astro, hits Jeff Bagwell. He's had all those problems with the left hand. He got hit there again. Bench is clear. Fracas, number 3. Crazy. Hernandez is tossed.
On Alan Mills, Peter.
Here's a little. Now this is a little bit of a difficult play. They're lucky to get the hit. Here, Surhoff is playing cutoff man. Ripken's in another position. The throw comes to third anyway, and BJ can't get back in time. The ball rolls away. 2 extra runs. Part of the Orioles' frustrations in a very hard time is they're now
4-3 Baltimore. Derek Jeter. Fans must not interfere with a baseball still in play. This means you, kid. Clearly. The ball was stopped on its downward flight into Tarasco's glove, but umpire Rich Garcia, the right field umpire with a perfect position, calls it a home run to tie it at 4. Benitez comes out from the mound to argue the play. Rule 3.16. Should a spectator reach out on the playing field side of such a fence, railing, or rope and plainly prevent the fielder from catching the ball, then the batsman should be called out for spectator's interference. And also, the umpire shall impose such penalties as, in his opinion, will nullify the act of interference. Rich Garcia would say later that if he'd seen this replay, would have called it a ground rule double. He could have done that. He could have called it an out. He shouldn't have called it a homer. Goodness.
Hit against Clemens. First inning, Clemens facing B.J. Surhoff. Whoa! He almost drilled Surhoff after Surhoff called time. B.J. would later fly out. Same inning, Clemens facing Cal Ripken, who takes a called strike and then has some words for umpire Ted Barrett. Barrett then turns around and tosses Surhoff from the game for arguing from the dugout. Davey Johnson comes out to argue. Barrett's shoulder's going to get sore. He tosses Davey. Surhoff gets the final word, although he also gets tossed.
Orioles. Top 7, Alomar facing Clemens again. Roberto 2 for 3 off Roger at this point. Deja vu all over again. That is just too ill. Throwing some serious chin music. Davey and Chuck Merriweather, so that's how it's going to be, huh? Yeah, that's how it's going to be. Matter of fact, it's going to be like this. Hey, Davey, later. You're gone. Peace. Orioles hold on to win the game.
The lefties in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Bragg, a ground ball to first. They'll come home. Out at home, or did he pull him off the bag? He pulled him off the bag, and he's safe. Everybody's safe. That'll be an error. We'll have to wait and see who they charge the error to. Hundley trying to stretch out like a first baseman. And the throw was a little wide, and now Davey Johnson's out there, and he is hopping mad. He's in the face of Bonet, and uh-oh, they're getting a little testy here. Get out the mouthwash and the breath freshener. Those boys are nose to nose down there, and they're hot. Woo! And now Johnson kicks at the dirt as he gets his last money's worth. Now he heads back to the dugout. He is ejected. And that...
Zip, heading to the home half of the ninth. Robin Ventura doubled to opening the inning. John Nunley walked, and here Terry Adams gets Jay Payton to ground to Elster. Beltre, though, the force play. No, doesn't have his foot on the bag. The pinch runner, Mora, slides in. The tag is late. Jerry Davis says, you're safe.
Bottom sixth. Eric Karras up against Paul Bird. LA down 4-3. It is gonna be. It's just off the top of the wall, but look at Karras. He's pulling a Ricky. It's gone. Oh, no, he wants it gone. What's the ruling? Davey Johnson will come out to discuss that very topic, and he says the wrong thing. He's ejected.
Kerry Wood, a little message to Alex Cora. The pitch does not hit him. It hits his bat. First pitch next inning, Ishmael Valdez up and in on Mark Grace. Home plate ump, Mark Wagner. It's going to warn both teams. That apparently wasn't good enough for Davey Johnson. He comes out to argue, and Davey is run. Later in the same at bat,
It's up and in. Scoreboard says ball 3.
He's saying it hit him.
Michael thought that pitch made contact with him.
And he's sick of getting hit, and he's sick of people not seeing him get hit, and I don't blame him.
Davey Johnson's hot. He said, I heard it over there.
And I couldn't tell from up here, and Joe West just threw Davey Johnson out of the game.
Joe West, not involved in the call, throws out the manager.
Fastball knocked down. The athletic Jackson recovers and fires in time. LaRoche is off the bag. Edwin Jackson showing a ton of emotion there. He's hot. LaRoche is hot. Here comes Davey Johnson.
Have a good view of that.
That'll do it for Davey Johnson. And he went out there like he was a man on a mission.
And Ian Desmond's called out on strikes near the outside corner. And he is angry.
And Davey coming out to save his shortstop, and that's all this is about. And I don't know if he threw Davey Johnson out or Ian Desmond out.
Well, I think if a manager comes out for balls and strikes, that's pretty automatic.
Strasburg misses on another one. He's been thrown out of the game by Marvin Hudson. Strasburg has been ejected. You know, the Braves dugout is up in arms. I don't think they saw the signal. I did. And Strasburg's done. 3 consecutive wild pitches. Totally losing